Hello everyone, you're welcome back to Afro Football TV, and today we have some really interesting conversation, some conversations that a lot of you are not going to agree with, but that's the point of the whole thing. We agree to disagree. Today I'm going to be doing my Premier League combined 11 of the season. Now this is not a Premier League combined 11 of the best players, the best performance this season, the best players this season. You understand? So for example, the likes of Salah might not be in this list. Does not mean that he's not the best player in the Premier League currently, but based on this season, based on performances this season, who do I think is the best, are the best players in every position this season? So before we get into the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video, like, and share your comments. Your comments are very important. I will always be there to reply your comments and interact with you. Feel free to make your own combined 11 in the comment section. Feel free to disagree with me or agree in any player that I pick, because at the end of the day, I'm only but one person, and my decision might not be, my opinion might be different from yours, but we are going to try to keep it as factual as possible. You understand? So without wasting much time, let's start with the formation. I'm going to be going with a 4-3-3 basically, but I'm going to have an attacking midfielder. 4-2-1-3 or 4-2-3-1. Yeah, let's just call it 4-2-3-1. You understand? So in goal, that's where the first controversy is going to start, because I'm not going to be going with David Raya. Unfortunately, he has been a very good goalkeeper, and he has been a top goalkeeper since he came to Arsenal. But I think I'm going to go with Robert Sanchez, the Chelsea goalkeeper. I think has been very good. He came to Chelsea and he struggled a little bit, and people confused he's struggling for being a bad goalkeeper. I don't think he was ever a bad goalkeeper. He has been very fun. He has been very good since his Brighton days. When he came to Chelsea, maybe the pressure and all of that, and a lot of that also has to do with the fact that he does not have a very strong defensive setup in front of him. He's always have to change. There's a lot of changing in the back line. I think there was a point Chelsea was playing with a different back line every single time. You understand? So, and the goalkeeper is the one that is going to suffer it, because football is a team sport. You need this stability in every team, and I think that was part of the things that really affected Sanchez in his first year at Chelsea. So, but I think this season he has been the best goalkeeper in the league for me, because if we all agree that Arsenal has the best defense in the league, so how can we also say that their goalkeeper is the best goalkeeper in the league when they have kept pretty much the same amount of clean sheet with Sanchez? Yes, you cannot judge a goalkeeper by clean sheets. Yes, but it's also part of the criteria. But if you look at between Sanchez and Raya, I think Sanchez has made more decisive saves for Chelsea this season than Sanchez, because I think than Raya, because Raya, in as much as he's a very good goalkeeper, he has a very strong back line in front of him that are making it a little bit easier for him. So I'm going for Sanchez. I think Ruben Rus for Sunderland has also been very good, but I think Sanchez edges him a little bit. In right back, I've decided to go with Timber. I think Timber is the right back actually. The back line, I've gone with Arsenal's back line, to be very honest. I think they've been that good. They've been very good, despite the fact that they have considered a few goals recently against Manchester United and so. But I think that back line has built, like, there's a solid rock. There's a time that people are talking about them breaking the Chelsea record. I always say it's not going to be possible, but considering the amount of goals, the amount of good strikers that are in the Premier League right now, considering 17 goals at this moment, I think they have done really well. So I've gone with Timber, Calafiori, Gabriel, and Saliba at the back line, and that's part of the reason why I didn't go with their goalkeeper too, because I think he's been better protected than Sanchez, who to me, a lot of people will not agree, but I think he has been very good this season. I've watched a lot of Chelsea games. I'm sure a lot of you have done too, and you agree with me that he has been very good. So Arsenal backline is my backline. They are just that good for me. They have been very good, except they fall off, but They have been very, very good. So moving on to midfield. Okay, I need to talk about the Arsenal. I don't know. I don't know if I really need to talk about the Arsenal backline. Gabriel and Saliba are the best defensive partnership in the world now. They have been for the past 3 years for me. I think people are beginning to see how important and how defensively tight those two backline are. But I think they have been for about 3 years now the best defensive partnership in the world. Calafiori for me is absolutely fantastic. He has come to the Premier League. He came last season and he didn't need any time to adapt. He has been straight at it. He has been injured a few times, but whenever he's fit, he's a very top player. And Timber for me, he has to have competition with the likes of with James. With James, an honorable mention. I have to mention he's very good, but with James has played in the midfield quite a lot this season. So that's why I didn't really. Yeah, with James right now, some can call him a midfielder, some will call him a right back. So I've gone with Timber, mainly for that reason. But James is a top player. When it comes to left back, I think you can make a case for Kukurea. Who else can you make a case for? Nico O'Reilly was very good up until recent times when Man City has been struggling. But Nico O'Reilly has been very, very good for Manchester City. And also Maguire. Maguire is an honorable mention. Maguire is a top player. I'm not going to throw in any Manchester United player yet. You understand? But I need to remind you that Lisandro Martinez is a world-class player when he's fit. But he hasn't been fit for long. So he's out of the conversation now because he has not been playing for long. But Licha is a top centre back. But we have gone with Gabriel and Saliba at the centre back pairing, and we have gone with Timber and Calafiori, a total Arsenal backline. Midfield, I have gone with Caicedo, Moses Caicedo of Chelsea, another Chelsea player. But I think Moses Caicedo, I don't think it's going to be fair to make a list, a Premier League combined 11 without having Moses Caicedo in it. I think he has been fantastic for Chelsea. He, apart from his first season at Chelsea, the first few months at Chelsea actually, he has been very, very good for Chelsea, and I think he's a top player. He deserves to be in this list. Ahead of Zubimendi, who has been very, very good, a very, very good signing for Arsenal. But I'm sorry, man, we are talking about Moses Caicedo and Declan Rice every week, and there's no way we can have a combined 11 of Declan Rice and Zubimendi when there's Caicedo, who is constantly being compared to Declan Rice. Although I think Declan Rice edges him a little bit. I think Declan Rice is world class for me. I think Declan Rice is world class, to be very honest. I also think Caicedo can be world class, but there is a little bit of edge from Declan Rice to me. But I think Caicedo gets into this team quite comfortably. Not too comfortably though, because Zubimendi is a top player. We also have a lot of top DMs in the league, to be very honest, the likes of Adam Wharton, but none of them can really do what Caicedo can do. You understand? Especially Caicedo and Zubimendi. So we go with Caicedo. Tell me what you think in the comment section about that. Do you agree with Caicedo being ahead of Zubimendi? You can even throw in Casemiro in there, but he's getting old. But we all know at their prime, he's the best DM in the Premier League. You understand? At their prime. You understand? So I'm not trying to be biased, but I have to mention my players. You understand? So Caicedo gets into it, and Declan Rice, of course, Declan Rice is definitely going to make the team as the 8th. And the Portuguese maestro Bruno Fernandes, definitely our attacking midfielder in this team. He is, for me, one of the best players in the Premier League for the past 10 years. Like, he's not been here for 10 years. I think he came in January 2020, so he's been here for roughly 6 years. But I think in the past 10 years, he's one of, I'm not saying he's the best, he's one of the best players that has played in the Premier League for the past decade. He is absolutely fantastic player. Every time that maybe there's some things are not going well with Manchester United, people like to turn on Bruno, making it look like Bruno is the problem. But my guy, has been absolutely fantastic. The kind of passes that he sees, like you just look around and you know that there's no other person that can see this kind of passes. And his work rate, his availability, week in, week out. He's putting in the shift. He's playing 90 minutes every single time. I think Bruno is absolutely fantastic, and so is Declan Rice. I don't really know what to say about Declan Rice. When he was signing about to sign for Arsenal, a lot of us was, can he? This is a lot of money, 105 million pounds or something. This is a lot of money. Can he live up to the expectation? And I think he has absolutely lived up to the expectation. Although they haven't won the league yet, which it should be a collective thing. But I think Arsenal fans can say that they didn't waste any money when they paid that money to West Ham for Declan Rice. So Declan Rice I think that's absolutely fantastic. So our midfield is Caicedo, Declan Rice, and Bruno Fernandes in our midfield. So on front three, there's going to be a little bit of a plot twist because I have two strikers in this team. I have two strikers in this. First of all, tell me if you agree with my midfield of Bruno, Caicedo, and Declan Rice in the comment section. I have two strikers because I really the right wing position has been a little bit weak. Mbeumo for me would have gotten in as the right wing because I think he's the best right wing in the league right now. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm what I'm doing is actually right because I'm supposed to have Mbeumo at right wing because he's the best right wing in the league, right? But I'm thinking about having Igor Thiago and Erling Haaland in the team because I think Igor Thiago has been fantastic. But as combined 11 goals, if Erling Haaland is better than Igor Thiago, I think Igor Thiago will have to go to the bench. I'm sorry, I think Igor Thiago has to go to the bench because he has to be dragging position with Erling Haaland, not Mbeumo. So I think the right wing position should go to Brian Mbeumo. I think he's the best right wing. You can talk about Saka. You can talk about Noni Madueke. No, we are not going to talk about Noni Madueke. You can talk about Ryan Cherki. Cherki has also been very good, but sometimes he plays right wing. Sometimes he plays attacking midfield. But I think I have to go with Mbeumo, to be honest. And I'm not being biased. I'm trying to be very honest here. I think Mbeumo is the best right wing in the league. Although he's recently started playing as a striker, but I'm guessing it's because of the type of game that we played for now. Because Carrick has played only 2 games and it's been between, as at the time I'm recording, it has been Man City and Arsenal. So I think Mbeumo is going to come, but Ahmad is there. I don't know, but Mbeumo has played the majority of his game as a right wing for Manchester United this season. So I'm going to go with Mbeumo. The striking position is very obviously Erling Haaland for me. You say whatever you want to say about him, he's got four assists this season, despite not being the best passer of the ball, all of that. He got 4 assists this season. In his first season in the Premier League, he got more assists than any other striker in the league that season. You can go and verify that. You understand? So I think Haaland has been he's been very, very good. He has not been in the best form recently, but I mean, you can't catch him even though he's sleeping. He's sleeping right now. Like Haaland is sleeping, but you still can't catch him. You understand? That's how good he is, right? And he's still going to wake up and put in like 10 more goals this season. Like he's still going to wake up and put in like 8 to 10 more goals this season. You understand? So I think Haaland is the number 9, and Nelson Semenyo is our left wing. I think that's very, very obvious. Nelson Semenyo is our left wing. The Ghanaian international has been very, very good this season for Bournemouth, and since he made his move to Man City, he has only failed to score against Manchester United, and he has scored in every other game that he has played. I think he has played about 5 games now. 5 games or 4 games, and he has failed to score just once. Like he has continued his form. He has even upped his game since he went to Manchester City, to be honest. So I think Nelson Semenyo is our left wing. So let's quickly run through the team before we end the video. In goalkeeping, our goalkeeper is Robert Sanchez of Chelsea, and our backline is Arsenal's backline, like I said before. Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Calafiore. And in midfield, I have Caicedo, Declan Rice, and Bruno Fernandes. And my attackers are Brian Mbeumo, Nelson Semenyo, and Erling Haaland. So tell me, what do you think about my team? What changes are you going to make? and share your thoughts on the comment section. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, please. Thank you very much.